But he's going to have his hands full with Joe, who's done really well in the opens. Hasn't had success in the shootout yet. I'm going to see what he can do here. Well,
good news, bad news. He's knocked that in, and that full ball's just come around and just blocked the path of the 11 down there, which is now going to cause him a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, he's got a good opportunity here to get out. I mean, he's going to have to work hard on the 11. I liken him to be able to play the 14 down, but it looks like he's doing it now. Oh no, he's drawing back. So he's going to save that 14.
He made the attempt there, and then
well, that just made it worse.
It has. Will it still pass? It will still pass into that side pocket, but he's going to have to get on it off the.
He's got a little bit of a flyer here. He could cut the 10 to the side with a good chunk of left spin and try and come 2 rails and bust the 11 out just like this. Oh no. And he hit it well. It just didn't get there.
You can still make that ball in the side pocket.
Can he? Yeah, he can. And this is probably where you want to shoot it here, because I don't know if you're going to get another opportunity
Absolutely.
at it. But it's not a hanger. You're going to have to play this ball good. You really don't want to jack up on it either. You want to be as level as you can. He's going to have no choice but to jack up. Watch the cue ball here. Beautiful control of the cue ball.
It's just a bit straight.
You might just roll up, play the 14 in the other side pocket. It's a touchy shot.
Yeah, I think whatever happens here, he's going to leave himself a very tough 14. Can he get? Oh, he can get through the
he can
gap.
do it now.
Yeah, that's a better option. That's a great shot.
Yeah,
very good shot there from Chase.
Played that very well. Now just a little stun out, the 8-ball in the same pocket.
Well, this is sending a little message over to Joe Prince.
Yeah, saying this isn't going to be an easy match for you, buddy. As Chase Stumfoll takes the first rack. Chase has quickly become a staple in Ultimate Pool USA. Made his debut at the Kansas City Open and did fairly well there. Didn't quite make it to the next level. Look at the shot on the 11, jacked up and everything. The cue ball control to be able to keep the cue ball on that side of the table while you're hitting so firm is solid.
Well, you look at it, he got a little bit lucky there to be able to land on that gap to get through to the 14, because if he hadn't and he had to take the other route, that was very, very difficult.
Well, if you're not a little lucky in pool, then you're never going to be a good player.
No, that's a very good point. So Joe Prince to break.
And Prince has been using the same break for a long time. It looks like he's changing it up because he has been going third ball. I think he's going second here. Oh, he actually went. Now that's interesting. He did a cut break on the head ball, and it did not work out for him.
Well, lost the cue ball there. And now Chase very quickly back to the table after winning the first rack.
Yeah, Joe's got such a unique break, and when it works, it works. But it did not work that time. Great shot. Got the breakout immediately. That's what you want to do. You want to take care of your problem first. the 8-ball's still in trouble.
I was about to say, there's still one big problem sat on that table.
And I think he'll be able to get that out using the 14. And not at that angle, though. He may need to play the 9-ball first here. So this is perfect. He's going to be able to stun into the 8-ball. If he doesn't have a shot on the 11, he'll have a shot on the 12.
Yeah, I agree with this. Take the 10-ball out of the way as well now, because it's one of those with a 7 sat near it. He's right on it, and he can still leave that same angle. Now he goes. Now he breaks out the 8. He doesn't have to do this hard. If he can push the 8 and the 3 all out together, he'll still hold on the 11.
Oh, well, not the way he wanted it, but I think it still goes in the bottom right.
It still goes.
So from here, you're still in a predicament because you're going to have to take that 12, but you can't draw back.
No.
So he's going to have to play the 11 and roll forward, possibly behind the 7-ball, to get a good shot on the 12. Oh, he stunned it forward. He gave it a nice pop.
Yep, just simple stuff now. Just to roll this in very gently. Cue ball comes back off that side railing. He'll leave himself an 8 into the bottom right-hand corner. And I'll tell you what, he's playing some awesome pool at the start of this match, Chase.
Yeah, I think we're in for a dogfight here. Both these guys are pretty hungry for this shootout championship title.
And Chase missed a routine ball to go 5-4 up, and that swung the match back. Chris Mellon, but he was on the verge of taking out the magician.
Yeah, had the opportunity to. And then I may be mistaken, but I believe Chase Stumfoll took out Tyler Steyer in the Kansas City shootout.
Well, there's no question that Chase can play. See, I like this. This to me reminds me of players like Jordan Shepherd. When to start the rack, the user extension. Let's map out my plan. Use that extension to give me an extra bit of time, just to look around. Where's my problems, and then execute.
Yeah, I do like the strategy. The only thing I don't like is when he mapped it out, did he forget that the 12 ball was there? Because that's not in a good spot.
You can bank this, but you play this with a load of spin here. You've got to dig this down to the left of the cue ball, and this will sharpen up the angle if he decides to take this on.
I think the super slick cloth is going to keep him from wanting to attempt it. He's going to have to figure something else out for it.
He's going to have to do it very quickly now because he doesn't have the fallback of an extension. He's already used it. Where's this going?
Well, does it go? Can you bank that between the 1-2 into the top right corner?
It looks like there's a path, I have to say. Well, there's nothing else he can play, so he fancies it.
Oh, wow.
Good spot, Stephen, as well.
Oh, man.
See, he's landed really unlucky there.
How do you make a shot like that and get that kind of leave?
That's the pool gods are not smiling down on Chase.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, he must be able to hit the thin edge of this, surely. No, he's having to play a mass 8. Well, he's been very unlucky there, Chase Stumfoll. And now this is Joe Prince's first real get your hand on the table. And to be fair, he's not left an easiest shot in the world to start off with.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Extension call.
I think Joe will be using his extension. Just as I say it, he does. Probably playing the cut into the side pocket. He's made it. That's a very good shot. He must have been under a bit of pressure there, knowing full well if he missed that, he was going 3-0 down.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity here. Big opportunity.
And he's opted for the safety. Come round to have a check and see what he's left Chase. Chase might be jacking the queue up again for maybe another mass 8. And he is. Hold on to your hats. Well, he's played a very slow sort of swerve there.
Yeah, I don't really.
What he has done, he's blocked the 8 ball.
I don't know if it's even a really viable shot. He can't get across the table with the 7 ball straight, but he could go 2 rails around to bump the 13 out. It's just kind of a wild shot that you really don't want to take when your opponent doesn't have too many balls, because you're breaking his 13 out at the same time.
Would you not leave the 7 till last and then just... I don't know if I'd take that risk. I'd rather just roll the 7 in the corner and play a bank into the side pocket with the 8. Would you rather do that? Because you're leaving yourself a guaranteed shot to win the rack.
After the bank that Chase made...
Look at
this.
Oof.
Okay.
Well, that settles that argument.
Yes, it does.
Wonderful shot there from Joe Prince. And considering he's come out cold at 2-0 down, this is pretty good stuff. Showing his mettle. Another good shot there from Prince. Leaves himself a nice easy angle to run this 7 in and bring the cue ball back across the table for a nice straightforward 8 down into the bottom corner. And this is going to be Joe firing back.
Yeah, and like I said, I think this is a dogfight. I think
good call.
Both guys have the opportunity to win this.
High quality, Stephen, this is. Very high quality.
We'll have mixed pairs tomorrow night.
Cleve Thompson's out the open.
He's out?
Well, 6-5.
I had heard that he had Joe got extremely fortunate there that he didn't scratch, because that ball was headed to the pocket. So Cleve Thompson wins the flyer last night, the mini tournament. He wins his first shootout match, and then he loses 2 open matches in a row.
I'm not sure if he's lost the second one, but I mean, he's lost his first match, sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, and it is group stages, so
yeah,
he can still squeeze.
When I say he's out, he's lost his match.
Gotcha. I don't know how to speak.
Jump the gun.
I don't know how to speak Ireland yet, so I'm learning. Joe powered that one. This cue ball is going to sit there and spin. And just gotta wait for it to stop spinning before he can shoot again. Match clock runs, but the shot clock does not until all balls have stopped moving. Very interesting shot where you see somebody with an opportunity to run out and their opponent plays a shot where the cue ball spins for a long time. Costs people the match. That's expert level clock management.
Yeah, exactly.
Would love to see something like that happen in the shootout event.
Well, it's Chase Stumfoll's turn to sit in his chair and watch on for a couple of frames.
Well, you know, when your runouts are this simple, the commentators don't really have much to talk about. He's really playing just as simple as he can. It's something that he's excelled at since the moment he came and started playing the Ultimate Pool USA events, is just keeping it as simple as possible. He's got some big wins over Tom Cousins and a few others. Actually went and had lunch with Joe yesterday, and he said he felt good, and after he ties it up here, he should feel good. Chase going with the cut break. 8 ball's moving. Now, that's something we haven't seen. We've seen a 6-ball shootout. We've seen run-outs. We've seen time fouls. We have not seen a golden break yet.
Or still a golden duck.
Still early, though. Those golden ducks, if you don't know the terminology, 8 on the break is a win in the shootout only, not in any of the other events. It's just for the shootout events. And it is a win. But you break, you make the 8 on the break, and you scratch. It is a golden duck, and it is a loss of rack. So there's a little bit of risk reward for going for that 8-ball shot. Everybody likes to win on the break, but nobody likes to lose on the break.
No.
Uncharacteristic miss from Chase Stumfoll.
I just wonder if a couple of finishes that Joe Prince has taken out in the last 2 frames has sort of resonated in Chase's mind there. He just sort of looked over his shoulder and thought, you know, I'm playing great, but so is my opponent, and then all of a sudden an unforced error.
Yeah, I liken it to an amateur playing a pro. I get nervous a little bit if I'm playing a really good player. I wonder what the effect is for somebody like Joe or Chase when they feel like they're playing good, they're not making any mistakes, and their opponent comes to the table and just goes on a tear. You know, it's got to do something to your mental game.
It does, because let me tell you, Chase is probably taking on that long ball, and just in the back of his mind, for a fleeting second, he'll vision himself missing it and his opponent taking out the table. So I think that, you know, that it's very hard to block that out.
Yeah, and it's real funny. Pool players talk to themselves when they're playing, but your mind doesn't see words; it only sees images.
That's right.
So if you think about that ball bobbling right before you shoot it, you're probably going to bobble it.
Yeah, you try to imagine the good of the outcome of what you're about to do in like a very short movie of like visioning yourself potting the ball and getting on your next one. But sometimes it can turn into a bit of a horror movie when it goes wrong.
Yeah, that's right. Or depending on how bad you are, like me, it might turn into a B movie.
Well, Joe's playing some superb stuff at this moment in time.
Yeah, you know, the shootout's been pretty competitive so far. We've seen some really good matches. Joe Prince going up 3-2 of greatness against Craig. Craig really never got an opportunity. And, of course, Dave Matlock and Drew Tasic Look at this. Ooh.
Close.
Drew Tasic got the random draw, and I'm sure he enjoyed himself out there against Dave Matlaw. Of course, Joe Prince, Chase Stumfoll happening now. Our last match of the final 16, Jovan Bustamante versus Chris Melling. Another banger of a match. It's all been a lot of fun so far, but man, we're getting down to it. We're about to get to our final 8, and it's going to get really nasty here in about 2 hours' time.
Yep.
You know, start to see some really, really high-level pool. You're already seeing it, but it's just going to get worse. Or better, I might say. Look at that breakout. Did he give himself a shot on the 9-ball?
Looks tight. I think he might just be able to clip enough of it.
Oh, he's really eyeballing it. I think it's close.
Just looking at the combo.
Well, that is not an easy combo to
No,
shoot
it's
at.
not.
There's a lot of distance between those balls, and your time clock is running down. I think the clock got him there a little bit.
Yeah, that's always going to be low percentage. He's handed the table now to Chase. It's been a while since Chase has had his hand on the table, to be fair.
Yeah,
Almost starting the match again, isn't it?
yeah, 2 games. 2 games he won, and then didn't really touch the table for another 3. Had one big miss that cost him the last rack. Oh no! Oh man! And he cannot see the 6-ball. He's stuck. He can only see the 7 and the 2.
You can get to the 5.
I'm sorry, the 5.
Well, he's back in position.
That could have been really bad had he rolled just a little further. He got a little fortunate that he could see that 5-ball. Ooh.
Borrowed a bit of that one. Not sure he intended that.
Well, might need to go buy a lottery ticket, Chase, because you got 2 really, really lucky plays there. It's always better to be lucky than good. Stuns that ball out. Is he straight? He's got a little bit of angle. He'll be able to punch off the top rail. Going to come up a little short. So I think he can make this ball. The problem is he's going to run slam straight into the 11.
Yeah, he is.
And the cue ball's not going to do much after that. I think he's going to try and play the 8 off of the 15 or cross the 8 ball. I think the cross is actually going to be close to a double kiss. He's got 5 seconds. Oh, wow. And he's put Joe in a really bad position. Really, really bad position. Oh, you have no time, Joe.
Just about made it.
Oh. I like playing the 12 and rolling up and trying to get behind the 9. I don't know what he thinks he's going to do with this 13 ball.
He's looking at the length of the table bank shot.
I think your cue ball movement off that rail after the bank is going to be not good. I think you'll end up making the 8 ball inadvertently.
Let's see, that's going to be short.
So you just tap the 13 and let it lock up against the 8.
I think that's the shot. You can't bank it behind him down this corner. That's not available, so it will be the safety.
So this is a shot where Chase really has to make sure that he runs into the 8-ball.
Yeah, the danger for Chase is the cue ball following the 8-ball in. But it's not at that pace. But is it going to get there? There's no chance. Well.
And he had it just hard enough for it to be considered an
I was going to say,
attempt.
because any shorter,
I think Joe's got to play safe here again.
I think he's going to the bank down at the bottom. He's not got it.
He double kissed it.
He's hit it a bit thick.
Well, and here we go. All of a sudden, 3-3, and we're down to the 6-minute mark.
Yeah. That was a big frame there for Joe. If he could have got himself 2 in front. Do you know what I think, Stephen? I think if he had more time there, if he stood there looking at it longer, I think Joe would have played the shot you suggested.
Yeah.
I think because the clock was running out, he thought, I've got to play something.
8-ball.
Wow,
8-ball.
he's got it.
8-ball.
Oh, he's made it.
Oh, golden break.
Wow.
What a turn of events. Oh, we're seeing a few shots from the rack before. There's the 8-ball.
This is the one.
Gets a little kiss from the 13. Straightens it up. And look at this. It just hangs and falls. Oh, wild. Dick here.
Yeah. Well, that frame was 1 in 7 seconds, Stephen. It was 5.55 on. I think it's now 5.48.
Oh, no.
It's gone dry. Well, the wheels have certainly come off Joe Prince.
And Chase here with a good opportunity off the dry break. Give himself an even bigger lead. And it was all dependent on that shot right there, where this 9-ball ends up, and he's ended up perfect.
Yeah, he's cool. Well, this is all going Chase Stumfoll's way. And it wasn't for a period. Joe Prince did win 3 racks on the bounce. But Chase can certainly see the finishing line ahead of him. The clock is being eaten up as well.
Yeah, this is
While
huge.
Chase stays at the table, he's becoming more and more a favourite to win this match. This will be a big win for him. Should he get over the line? That is really nice control there. He's played a little combination shot now up in to his top pocket.
Yeah, this has really been just a simple run out.
Yeah, he's just got to slide the cue ball down. It just want to be anywhere near the left-hand side pocket with the cue ball, and he's going to have a straight shot at the 8 into the corner. And that looks absolutely perfect. Good stuff here from Chase.
This match has been so back and forth and just kind of wild. But it all changed in Chase's favor when that safety battle started. There's still time. It's just at the edge.
Yeah, but I think that's done it. Just making those balls off that break for Chase. If he has an easy starting ball, which he does, you can play the 1 into the side pocket. Solids look pretty good. Look at them. I mean, the layouts there. This match is over right here, Stephen.
Yeah, I think so. Especially after he runs 3 more balls. At that point, it's not possible. No, well, with the golden break in play.
Yeah, but he's running the match here. It's a race of 6.
Yeah. We're never going to get the opportunity for the golden break from Joe Prince because it's
not
just
coming
not
back to
going
the
to
table.
happen.
Chase is taking an extra couple of seconds here, trying to make sure.
Attention called.
He just called his extension right at the last death. He just realised he had it. And it's exactly the right time to do it as well, as he makes a 6. 2 ball will be going next. And all he's got to do is keep that cue ball out of all the traffic and congestion on that table and get up to the 3. No, he's going the other way.
Uh-oh. What is this?
I don't know. I don't know why he didn't go down and just take the 2, but
Can he see this ball?
I think I don't know. I think he can.
Maybe he can throw it.
No. He's having a look at, like, yeah.
You don't have any time to look, Chase. Try to
That was
cross
close.
it.
That was close with the clock as well. I think just in time by a millisecond.
So if Joe runs this out, we have a chance for a golden break here.
Joe knows this as well because he's galloping.
Do you think he tries to give himself time for just the golden break, or do you think he tries and rushes for the run out?
I think he's going to try and give himself a chance to run out as well, just in case if he broke and made 3 balls, he can still run out.
If he has a minute left, he can do this.
Yes, and he's going to have a minute.
Can have right at a minute.
Yeah.
Time stops at 55 seconds. Scratching the side. He's going to go for it again. He's doing the cut from the front. No golden, but there's balls down. He's going to switch cues. This table is open, Tony.
Solids. Or is it no stripes?
I think either one.
Well, he sort of get on with it, but the 6 ball was probably hampering him a bit. I thought he could get past, but
The 9 ball is the key ball. If he can get to the 9 ball, he'll have an opportunity.
I think that's just wow.
Switch to the 14, Joe. Oh no, he's going to do it this way. Okay, you got 26
Oh,
seconds.
he's missed.
Oh no. And he knows he's going to concede the match with 20 seconds left. What an exciting match. You thought Joe Prince was going to do it. I was getting so excited.
It was a shame.
And it just didn't work out for him.
But my Chase did play very, very well there. We had the golden break, but I thought Chase Stumfoll was excellent, and as was Joe Prince. But we had a great game there.
Yeah, starting off 2-0, Chase really brought it. You saw Joe make the comeback a little bit, and we got real close. But wow, what a match! We'll be right back with our final of our 16-round matches.